Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namine. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandegam Sri Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitam. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dena Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Krishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vachapatitana Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nisvaraga Paramaga Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the king of knowledge, Raja Vidya. So in Bhagavad Gita, we are in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. We understood very clearly about the different types of yajnas. And also we understand how to do our duties, how to perform our actions. So, if we perform all our activities as yajnas, then we are going to go to Goloka straight. That's why Krishna said that Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavir, Brahmagnav, Brahmana Hutam, Brahmaiva Tena Gantavyam, Brahma Karma Samadhinam. So, if we are able to control our mind, then we will be able to do all those things. That is going to be a very, very difficult task, but it is also a possible task. The problem is that our mind in this material world, it has wandered here and there for so long. The mind is, as Krishna is saying that, yato yato nischalati manaschanchalam astiram. So, the mind is chanchalam and astiram. Arjuna also told Krishna that chanchalam hi mana Krishna. Even before Arjuna told, Krishna already said that it is chanchalam. In the 6th chapter, Arjuna only in the sloka number 34, in the 6th chapter, Arjuna told Krishna that chanchalam hi mana Krishna. But before that itself, Krishna told Arjuna that mind is chanchalam, it is restless. Yato yato nischalati manas chanchalam astiram. Then only Arjuna also is saying the same thing to Krishna, that mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong. When Krishna says, when Arjuna says, we have to simply accept it. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, has said it. Arjuna also told Krishna, in fact, Arjuna told Krishna that yoyam yogas tvaya proktaga samyena madhusudana etasyagam na pasyami chanchalatva sthitim stiran. Whatever yoga you taught me, whatever the process you taught me to control the mind, I don't think I can do that. That's what Arjuna told Krishna. Etasyaham na pasyami. I don't think I can do that. Krishna is saying afterwards, Krishna told Arjuna that without doing that, you cannot achieve yoga. Without controlling the mind, you cannot become a yogi. Asamyatatmana yogo dusprapa iti me mati. So, that mind, which is chanchalam, which is astiram, we want to make it stiram, steady. That is possible. How? Only by this Bhagavad Gita knowledge only it is possible. We are very fortunate. We know that mind is restless, mind is going here and there. But when we get attachment on Krishna, then mind is, at that time, it's going. It's not with us, but it's going to Krishna. We are offering our mind to Krishna. So we cannot keep our mind with us at any time. Mind is always going to go. But we don't want it to go away from Krishna. That is the main thing. The mind should go only to Krishna. But for so many lifetimes, we have gone through, we cannot even say it's whether billions, millions, trillions and all. We have gone through unlimited lives. We have taken unlimited number of lives in the past. There is no way we can count it. It's beyond our imagination. So that means, imagine, it's beyond our imagination. So, but imagine how many times we died in the past. We can't imagine. So many times we died. We lost our bodies. We left our bodies. And we are going to leave this body also. Before that, if our mind becomes our best friend, then we don't have to again and again leave body, again and again die. That is the way our mind can become our friend. It can help us. Only our mind can do that. Only our mind, it should not think about any other sense object. Our mind should only remember Krishna, only focus on Krishna. Krishna is ready to give us all the needed resources, strength, knowledge, intelligence, everything, whatever we need, Krishna is ready to give us. But Krishna cannot make us to remember him. Krishna will create all opportunities for us to get connected with him. There is no doubt about it. But we need to develop that love. Because mind thinks about what we love, what it likes. That is the mind. So the mind is only a bridge connecting us and Krishna. It's like an internet connection. When we are connected to the internet, we are connected. Then we are able to do all those things. Suddenly, if there is no connection, then we are not able to communicate at all. So like that, it is a connection with Krishna. We have to connect our mind with Krishna, not with anything else. For that, we need to train our mind to remember Krishna. It is needed. Our mind needs that training every day. Every day we need to train our mind. So then, when it is trained to remember only Krishna, so we are going to enjoy. Because our mind is going to be peaceful. It won't be disturbed. When it is not disturbed, when our mind is peaceful, we are going to enjoy. So that means our mind is finding happiness within ourselves. or we are finding happiness when our mind is peaceful because we are not focusing our mind on anything else other than Krishna. Idle mind is the devil's workshop, that we know that. We have to focus our mind on Krishna, not on anything else. So that's why Krishna is teaching us that Yunjanyevam sadatmanam yogi niyattamanasaka sukhena brahma samsparsam atyantam sukham ashnute. Yunjanyevam sadatmanam yogi niyattamanasaka Yunjanyevam sadatmanam yogi vigata kalmashaha. So in one place Krishna is saying that Yunjanyevam sadatmanam yogi niyattamanasagam shantim nirvana paramam matsamstam adhikachati. So we are going to achieve that supreme peace. Shantim nirvana paramam matsamstam adhikachati. We are going to attain Krishna's abode. And in another place, Krishna is saying that Yunjanyevam sadatmanam yogi vigatta kalmashaga. So Yunjanyevam sadatmanam yogi vigatta kalmashaga. Yogi niyatta manasaga. Yogi vigatta kalmashaga. So when that happens, yogi vigatta kalmashaga sukhena brahma samsparsham atyantam sukham ashnute. So we are going to taste Krishna's abode, that Brahma samsparsam. We are going to achieve unlimited happiness. Atyantam sukham ashnute. We are going to enjoy. So there is the real happiness. There is the real enjoyment which comes when our mind is only connected with Krishna, connected to Krishna, not on anything else. We should not let our mind to go here and there. It goes because it is practiced to go. That's the problem. Our mind is practiced to develop attachment on different things in this material world. We identify ourselves with this material body and we think that we are the body, and then we get ourselves connected with so many other things in this material world, and we have a lot of material goals, and our goals are increasing day by day, and all such material aspirations, goals and everything is taking us away from Krishna. That we need to understand. That means we are moving ourselves, we are getting ourselves out of Krishna. That's not good for the soul. That's not good for ourselves. So, under all circumstances, we should depend only on Krishna. We should fully depend on Krishna. And Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He takes care of us very, very nicely. Krishna is not going to test anyone. We sometimes say that God is testing, Krishna is testing. Krishna need not test us to know that we are sincere. Krishna knows, he's in our heart. He's there in our heart as a super soul. Krishna knows that we are sincere. He need not test us to know that. Krishna need not test us to prove to others that we are great devotees. That also is not needed. Krishna is always merciful. That's what we need to understand. Krishna always wants to help us and save us. That's what is very important. The reason we are going through problems, troubles in this material world, because this material world itself is full of problems. It's full of troubles. It's full of struggle. So Krishna is trying to save us and help us from this temporary miserable place. Dukkalayam asasvaram. That's what Krishna is doing us. So if we fully, completely, 100% depend on Krishna, not on anyone else, simply by studying and understanding this Bhagavad Gita, and simply making ourselves very busy in spreading Krishna's message, identifying devotees everywhere. That's it. Our goal, that's it. That's the only goal. It's very easy. You don't have to have different goals and objectives. One goal, we know that it's very straightforward. We want to identify devotees and give them this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. For that, whatever we have to do, we have to do. That's it. So our life itself should be dedicated only for that purpose, just spreading Krishna's message. We know very well that we cannot make everyone as devotees of Krishna. That's not going to happen. That we know very well. But we have to identify, we have to find out devotees. It's very important. So if we are engaged in Krishna's service, so then our mind is very busy remembering Krishna, and we get highly motivated to please Krishna. So then we are going to be extremely busy and we are going to achieve wonderful results. No doubt about it. We will do things in a very, very revolutionary way. There is no doubt about it. Krishna's mercy is there, and Krishna is giving us the strength. Krishna is giving us the knowledge, intelligence, and everything, memory, whatever we need. Krishna is giving us. So we are going to use that in Krishna's service. All such things are possible simply because we are understanding this Bhagavad Gita. We are getting this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Because with Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we understand that three modes of material nature, they are doing everything. Krishna is listing, Krishna is teaching. In the 17th chapter, Krishna says that the food what we eat comes in the three modes of nature. And the yajna, dana, tapa, karma. So activities which are performed as an offering unto Krishna, and charity and austerity, everything into three modes of material nature. Krishna is listing out how each one comes under these three modes of nature. Scientifically, very, very elaborately, Krishna is giving us complete knowledge. And then in the 18th chapter, Krishna is teaching us very clearly how tyaga, renunciation, comes under the three modes of material nature. And then jnana, karma, karta, jnanam, karma cha karta cha tridaiva guna bedataga. So Krishna is teaching us what are the three different types of knowledge according to the three modes of nature, different types of karma, the activities, and the karta, the performer, and then dhriti, buddhi, sukham. So there is determination and the buddhi, intelligence, and then happiness. Everything comes under these three modes of material nature. So these three modes of material nature are very, very strong and very powerful. And we have to simply do what Krishna is asking us to do in Bhagavad Gita. That's it. That means we need to know what Krishna is asking us to do in this Bhagavad Gita. That means we need to simply know Bhagavad Gita. That's it. If we know Bhagavad Gita, if we know very well, if we understand all the slokas, and if we are able to follow, Krishna is going to help us to follow. Krishna is helping us to know about this Bhagavad Gita. That's the reason we are focusing only on Bhagavad Gita, nothing else. That's the beauty of our Bhagavad Gita class. We are so fortunate, very happy. We are very, very extremely fortunate that we are simply focusing only on Bhagavad Gita. If we excel, if we really understand the song of God, Krishna's instructions, then there are no confusion at all. Everything is very clear. And we can feel, we can experience how Krishna is helping us in our day-to-day activities. So many things wonderfully it will happen. Whatever we wish, it will happen for Krishna. Based on this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, in our effort to spread Krishna's message, this Bhagavad Gita, whatever we wish is going to happen. Because Krishna is doing that. And we are going to go to Goloka. So that way, when we are energetic, when we are able to move our hands and legs, when we are able to use all our karmendriyas, we have to use all of them to our level best in the service of Krishna. Then only the Atma is going to get that yoga balam. So if we are engaging ourselves in the devotional service, so then we are going to be freed from the three modes of material nature. We are going to get that yoga balam. That's why we studied in the sloka yesterday that by performing simply all types of this yajna, what Krishna is teaching us, we'll be freed from all sins. Because when we act, when we do everything as an yajna, that means we are not going to be bound to this world. Anything other than yajna only is going to bind us to this world. Yajnatat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanagam. Anything other than yajna is going to bind us to this material world. Anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanagam. So, by Krishna's causeless mercy, in the fourth chapter, we finished 30 slokas. So what we studied until now, so in the 29th sloka, Krishna taught us about the prana, apana, pranayama and all we studied. Apane juvati pranam, prana apanam tatha pare, prana apana gati rudva, pranayama parayana. Apare niyatahara pranan praneshu juvati. So we know that apane is the incoming air, prana is the outgoing air. So apane juvati pranam. So we will, some will actually offer the outgoing air into the incoming air, and then prane apanam jukvati, and then into the outgoing prane apanam. So apane jukvati pranam. So incoming, so outgoing air into the incoming air and incoming air into the outgoing air, and then checking both and balancing and then restraining, that is stopping the breath, pranayama and parayanaga. So all such things, the niyatagara and regulating the food, all such things, pranan, praneshu jugvati. All those things are part of the yajna. That's what we understood. So I was explaining yesterday also, and we know that how to do that pranayama. So pranayama, if we are able to do that, we need to understand that it is an offering to Krishna. It is a service to Krishna. So that means we are following Bhagavad Gita. Anyone who does pranayama every day, they are following Krishna's instruction. So Krishna is, that's what we need to understand. There are different ways, that's what I had, but what I understand, which I learned, the pranayama is you need to actually close one nostril and then inhale through the other nostril, 4 seconds, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds basically. Then stop it for another 16 seconds, both nostrils close it and hold the breath for 16 seconds. And then another 8 seconds, we have to release it. So then again inhale 4 seconds and then hold it 16 seconds and release it 8 seconds. So keep doing this for 10 minutes. That's it, not more than 10 minutes. It should not be done more than 10 minutes also. So just 10 minutes. So that pranayama, that is definitely going to help us. So that's what here Krishna is teaching about that. Still others who are inclined to the process of breath restraint to remain in trance, practice by offering the movement of the outgoing breath into the incoming and the incoming breath into the outgoing, and thus at last remain in trance, stopping all breathing. Others curtailing the eating process offer the outgoing breath into itself as a sacrifice. So then in the next sloka, what we studied yesterday, very important sloka Krishna is teaching there. Sarve pete yajna vido yajna kshapita kalmashah yajna shista mrita bhujo yanti brahma sanatanam. So if you know all these different types of yajnas, and simply by performing all these yajnas, getting ourselves freed from all sins, so then enjoying this nectar, so yajna sistamrita bhujo, then we will enter into Krishna's abode. Yanti brahma sanatanam. That's what Krishna is teaching us. We will enter into Krishna's abode. All these performers who know the meaning of sacrifice become cleansed of sinful reactions, and having tasted the nectar of the results of sacrifices, they advance toward the supreme eternal atmosphere. So then in the next sloka, what we are studying today, sloka number 31 in the fourth chapter, Krishna is teaching us that Nayam lokosti ayajnasya kuthonyaka kurusattama. So this sloka has just got only 2 lines. Nayam lokosti ayajnasya kuthonyaka kurusattama. I think this is the only sloka which has got 2 lines in Bhagavad Gita. So some slokas has got 6 lines. For example, this sloka number 29, we studied 6 lines. Like that, there are some slokas, more such slokas are there. But this sloka has got only 2 lines. Krishna is teaching us very clearly that there is no place for such persons in this world And not only this world, when that is the case, what about the other world? So they will not be, but then what then of the next? So that's what Kutonyaga Kurushattama. So that's why, oh, best of the Kuru dynasty, without sacrifice, one can never live happily on this planet or in this life. What then of the next? Krishna is using the same thing when he talked about jnana. When Krishna was talking about jnana, that is, Shraddhavan labate jnanam, tatparaga samyatendriyaga jnanam labdva param shantim achirena adhikachati. So a faithful person gets this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and he will be able to control the senses. And after getting this knowledge, jnanam labdva, he will attain everlasting supreme peace of mind without any delay. Jnanam labdva param shantim achirena adhikachati. Then in the next shloka, Krishna says, Krishna is going to teach us in the fourth chapter only. It's coming in the future slokas. We are going to study all those things. Krishna is saying that Agnyascha ashraddhadanascha samsayatma vinasyati nayam lokosti na paro na sukham samsayatmanah. That's what Krishna is saying. So, Agnyascha ashraddhadanascha samsayatma vinasyati nayam lokosti na paraga. So, for a person who has no knowledge, who has no faith, so such a doubtful person is destroyed. For him, there is no happiness in this world, not in any other world. Nayam lokosti na paro na sukham samsayatma. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So, that way, we have to just have this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and perform everything as yajna, then we are going to go to Goloka. There is no doubt about it. Otherwise, you will keep coming back to this material world and struggle and suffer, and there is no happiness at all. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the sloka number 31 in the 4th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. So we'll chant 2 rounds of mantra, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Tulasi Vilasa Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prabhu, I'll be just in a minute, Prabhu, only one minute. Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Shashi Kopar Mataji and Munmun Mataji says, Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you Guruji for today's class. No questions. And Subir Mishra Prabhu says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. R.K. Goyal Prabhu has raised his hand.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Yeah, I think Guruji will be back in just maybe in a few seconds.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. I'm back.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you Guruji for this wonderful class. Actually, I have recovered quite a lot from my problem. So
yes,
I hope I will
very
be
nice
now.
Nice.
So actually, today's verse is a very important verse, which I understand. Quite often people feel that reading Bhagavad Gita means leaving the worldly activities and go to some isolated place and do the chanting or something like that. But actually, here the Krishna is very clear. Ayagyasya kuto sukham means one person has always to do some kind of a yagya as an offering to Krishna.
Yes.
So there is no running away from the prescribed duties. So one has to engage always himself in the prescribed duties. Whatever way it is coming to him, it should be treated as if it is the assigned duty by the Krishna. So this clears most of the fundamental doubts of a new devotee. So it's wonderful, Guruji. Wonderful learning. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy, we are getting the complete knowledge. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. There are no more questions. So thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Srinivas Narela Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Are you able to unmute, Prabhu? Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Are you able to hear me, Prabhu? Yes, Prabhu. I'm able to hear. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for today's session and
Yes,
your efforts to teach us Bhagavad Gita. We are very blessed to have
yes.
you.
Krishna's mercy.
And I want to know if any devotee wants to stay at ISKCON temple or any space, even if it is required on the payment basis also. Is there any facility, Guruji, at Brindavan or ISKCON temple like that?
We have to find out, Prabhu. It depends upon which place. You are mainly talking about Vrindavan or different places?
Hyderabad
Oh,
and
Hyderabad.
Brindavan. Hyderabad and Brindavan, both.
Yeah, we have to check, Prabhu. Maybe I can check with Radhesham Prabhu, who is also in charge of Hyderabad. So maybe is there any such facilities there? Some temples have rooms. Some temples may not have, where they will let the lifetime, like what is it? Life members, something like that. So,
Okay.
yeah, but yes, but we have to check it. I will find out and let you know. Yes,
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
yes, Prabhu. But maybe we can discuss more later with you. If you can call me or something, give me more details, then we can find it. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, sure.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Savita N. Hare Krishna. Are you able to unmute? Hare Krishna. Savita Taj. Hina Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna. Savita Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful session today. As I was just reading Sai Baba Charita today, I came across the mind where I could not concentrate the whole, as it was so related with Krishna consciousness today with the session, Guruji. Really,
Yes.
my mind was wandering here and there. I could not concentrate. I tried to get back to the chapter and concentrate. So
Yeah.
it was so the session today was so relevant with the same subject, and I feel so blessed to get connected with Krishna as well.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. We are all very, very blessed. We are all very, very fortunate to get connect directly with Krishna. There is no doubt. Yes. This Bhagavad Gita means we are listening to Krishna directly.
Yeah. Thank you, Guruji.
So you are from Bangalore or which place, Madani?
Yeah, I'm from Bangalore, Jayanagar.
Oh, Bangalore, Jayanagar. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a good number of devotees in Bangalore, so that's very nice. Yes, Mataji. So we can maybe you are there in the Bangalore WhatsApp group, Mataji?
I have no idea about it. I don't think so, Guruji.
But you are in the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, I'm in the WhatsApp group. Mataji has added me.
Sasireka Mataji added you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
okay.
I don't know whether I'm there in Bangalore group. So
yeah, I
if
think
possible,
she added in Bangalore WhatsApp group only. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah,
That's
good.
very nice, Mataji. Yeah, very nice. So we will next time when I come, we can meet in person also.
Sure,
in February. Yes,
Sure. Pranam
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Guruji.
Hare
Yeah.
Krishna. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Subha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
I'm very blessed with Krishna, so it's very nice to hear the stories. No, I'm very,
Yes,
very,
very, very fortunate. Yeah.
yeah. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Asha Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Vrinda Jai Singh Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for such a nice class. I mean, really feel blessed that
Yes.
besides hearing your class also, there is an urge inside that let us read the Bhagavad Gita if you get little time, so that that urge which comes in us, at least in me, it is happening that I want to read the Bhagavad Gita in spite of your morning class.
Yes. Yes, Mataji. Yeah. So that is
Yes,
very
Guruji. And sometimes things seem very, very difficult, but sometimes that same thought is churned and felt inside that Krishna is our super soul. He's with us at every moment.
Yes.
So, very good inspiration, Guruji. All thanks to you and Krishna's mercy. We'll always feel indebted. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Ravin Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Guruji, wonderful class Guruji, and so nice learning. So today we learned that there is no happiness without any renunciation. So without any yajna, there is no possibility of being happy. So we have to always renunciate all the work and give it as an offering to Krishna.
Krishna.
At least in this world, and then Krishna is saying forget about other worlds, which means it's more difficult over there, which means we cannot even sensation there. It seems like that.
If we cannot find happiness in this life, then we are not going to find happiness in next life also.
Yes, Prabhuji. So that gives that's a warning sign. It's an alert for everyone, saying that we have to start renunciation, and renunciation is nothing but do the work do all the karmas or all the prescribed as offering to Krishna. Is that correct, Prabhuji?
Very much correct. Yes, Prabhu. That's right. We do everything for Krishna, follow Bhagavad Gita. That's it. Chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, spread Bhagavad Gita. We are all engaged in Krishna services.
Yes, Prabhuji. So every day we are learning new things, and as we early learned that we need to learn everything in Bhagavad Gita. So that means
everything, each and every sloka. We need to learn everything and follow everything. What Krishna is teaching. That's what we have to follow everything.
Yeah. So it's very important that we attend each of the class and understand them and follow them and try to implement in our life, because it's not easy to implement. It also takes time to implement also properly. So yes, Prabhuji, so much indebted for you, Guruji, to give us this knowledge and keep us in Krishna consciousness every day. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna to all devotees.
Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you for another wonderful class, Guruji, and thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. As Ravin Prabhu and R.K. Goel Prabhu also pointed out, that the sacrifices that we make, the renunciations which we make, are also leading us more into Krishna consciousness.
Definitely, yes.
Once you attribute it to Krishna, then everything is going to
everything is Krishna. Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. A very important learning today. Hare Krishna.
Mataji, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Asha Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for wonderful class. Only we have to engage ourselves in Krishna consciousness. Then we can get enjoyment, determination, strength, everything.
Yes,
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Krishna's mercy. Definitely.
Yes.
Then we will get everything, as you said, everything. If we are in Krishna consciousness, if we are connecting ourselves with this Bhagavad Gita, then Krishna is going to give us everything, as you said,
Yes,
determination, strength, everything is going to come.
Yes, we have to train our mind daily.
That is correct. Yes, yes. That Krishna is helping us. Krishna is helping us.
Yes,
No doubt.
yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. We are very grateful to you, Guruji, for keeping us in Krishna consciousness every day.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's mercy.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Palaniappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Today's class also was very interesting. That initial discussion, what you made, is very, very relevant and very important thing to keep in mind. That is, especially idle mind is devil workshop.
Yeah.
That is, again and again we have to remember ourselves. That is the more important.
The mind cannot be idle. That is the thing.
Yes, that
what it means that mind
important.
cannot be idle.
So that way, it's really useful to all of us. That thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Hare
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. This everyday dose of Bhagavad Gita are really putting us in Krishna consciousness, remembering Krishna. That is the meaning of Krishna, 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 Krishna.
Everything Krishna.
That is the motto of this Gita. Thank you for giving us this 1 hour. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam Prabhu.
These days we are going through very good slokas. And then today you have used the concept of bridge. Really, beautiful word you have used, the bridge.
Yes,
We have to make the bridge, we have to connect with this bridge. Really, wonderful concept, wonderful idea, and wonderful way of keeping us in Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Guruji, for a wonderful class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu, Mahendra Shukla Prabhu. Are you able to hear me, Prabhu? Hare Krishna. Yes, I am able to hear you. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu.
Hello.
Hare Krishna, I am able to hear you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. I think you Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Namaste.
Namaste, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla, Prabhu, are you able to hear me now, Prabhu? I couldn't hear you at that time. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Now I'm able to hear you. Dandavad Pranams, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Kamlesh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
No question.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Today,
Hare
Guruvar,
Krishna.
a special pranam to you. And today I took off so that I'm not having in a Zoom meeting or any preoccupation.
Very
So,
nice, very nice.
Yeah, I could able to listen fully.
It's Krishna's mercy. Yes, Prabhu.
There is a breakage, no? The continuity is missing.
Yeah.
It is a feel factor, no? Anyway, so during Diwali time, 2-3 days leave is there. So
yeah,
we can enlighten.
Ravichandran Prabhu was asking about you. Yeah, I told him that you are coming on Sunday.
Yeah. So I think by 23rd, 24th and all, the leave days are coming. So our morning session will start with Krishna consciousness. And so beautiful. I think nothing more to express. The way you are conducting the whole lecture. All the bhaktas, I mean, Prabhuji, Mataji, we are all benefited on daily basis.
Yes, bro.
The whole rituals, whatever the Krishna conscious, we have to follow vigorously. That will essentially make us, our mind, and every day we can have that happiness. So some Prabhuji they asked, so if we don't get happiness in this present moment, we will never get that happiness. That is for sure. So it is our mind. If we focus on whatever the lecture you are giving at, and if we put it in practice, surely we will make ourselves comfortable leading our life. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mohanan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Guruji, thank you so much, Guruji. And wonderful class, at least getting motivated to read and chant Bhagavad Gita. I'm studying Bhagavad Gita daily basis, sir. Now, I think the everyday basis, I'm learning 3 slogas and start by hearting. It's all because of your motivation. Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you. Waiting for every day at 8:30 to start your class. Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
I'm very extremely glad obeisance, offer my obeisances, pranam, and listen to your lotus feet, because we sometimes go wrong path. So because of your class, we almost all the time we are connected with the Lord Krishna and read Gita and to try to understand the importance of life, what is meant for, how to lead a very peaceful and contented life, a peaceful life, and that is the life what you are for. Really, from all the chapters, how a man from Visada to Prasad, the 3rd chapter, the Arjuna is confused what to do, what not to do. So as we are also in these conditions. Now you are now in a Visada. You are in the, because of your grace, because of your class, now you are happy state. Whatever comes to our on the way, distress, miserable life, or what problems, don't bother because of your class is so powerful. So we are least concerned with the negative thoughts, the negative things, the problems. It's the part of life. Because Gita has that power, healing power. It is acts as a healer. So because of Guruji, because of your class, we are enjoying this class. Otherwise, what would be the situation? The purpose of coming to the class, it's not the other classes. The whole day from the morning, we are injected. The whole day also, total diverted, total devoted to Lord Krishna, and totally our activities, actions will be also and total dedicated. So what we are doing, Lord Krishna, we are nothing. Don't think that I am not doing anything. We are serving Lord Krishna, and whatever you do, it is you should not feel that for my sake. It is the whole world, the whole society, for the society, well-being of the society. So for the welfare of the society, what to do, not to hurt anybody. Vasudeva Kutumbakam, because Guru Deva, Guru is everything. You are dispeller of ignorance. You enlighten us regularly. So thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Sarva Naman Naman.
Pranam. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We'll again continue our Bhagavad Gita class tomorrow. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.